Okay, so we just met these guys, and they are tantric yoga.
Yeah.
Okay, and then right now I'm just asking them about like, what is tantric sex, and then is breath a big deal about the tantric practice and stuff?
So it's two slightly different questions, but
Okay.
so in Tantra, there's an exoteric and an esoteric practice, and one of the cores of Tantra is something called the 5 M's.
5 M's.
And that is, in English, it's sex, wine, or like intoxication, meat, tongue, and position. And so
What's
in
position?
this is a little bit complicated to explain, but just to give an overview of that, an example.
Yeah.
On an exoteric level, the sex is a physical practice between man and woman, and it's done in such a way that it will help you to get some spiritual upliftment, spiritual realization. So that's one thing. But on an esoteric level, it's talking about the sex, the internal sex between the Shiva and Shakti energies in your body. So in that way, you don't need to have a partner to do it. It's not that one is better than the other at all, but
So
one.
you can and you cannot, but
Yeah,
either
but
way, there are plus and minuses both inside.
and
something like
we
this.
teach, we don't teach the exoteric practices. We're on a more kind of internal level because we teach a path which is
So
accessible
what
for
would be
everybody.
Your, like general message in that area.
If I give a general message, is that love is the nature of all things, and that there is something much deeper going on inside of us.
Okay.
Inside of each of us, there's a truth, and that truth is an infinite, loving, oneness, intelligent consciousness.
Then would you say the material world kind of like ignores the fact that the truth is also inside of us?
Of course, because we're always externalizing everything. We're looking outside. We want something, and we try and fulfill it with what's outside.
Yeah, yeah.
We have a question, we try to answer it outside. We look for knowledge, experience. Actually, everything is inside. So everything that we're looking for, we have so many desires. There's one fundamental desire, and the answer to that fundamental desire is inside of each of us. There's a universal truth, an unchanging, infinite truth, and it exists inside you, not just the people, but in the rocks, in the coconut.
and everything
It
that
exists in
exists.
everything. Yeah. So through the process of meditation and different spiritual techniques, we can look inside and we can experience and realize. We call it self-realization. To realize what is the self. The question, who am I? So that I in that question, we can experience and realize that. Yeah. But normally we're so much looking outside. So.
And it kind of seems like the eye plays tricks, right? Because if there was no eye, then you would just see everything as you, right?
Yeah, exactly, for sure. Yeah. We feel separate. Yeah.
But there's this paradox that I'm walking, you know? So, that's weird.
And we need it on a practical level because, you can say on the fundamental level, there's this oneness and that's the truth. But I'm still here and I still feel pain. I need to drink, I need to survive.
I still want to screw. Like,
Yeah, we have this, it's real. Those things are real and they shouldn't be denied. Many times people will repress
Would you
or
say they're
deny.
like the unreal real?
Yeah, you can call it like that, yeah. We call it relative, so we call it in our
I see,
thing, we have one
relative.
sloka, Brahma Satyam Jagat Apekshikam. It means that Brahma is the absolute truth, but the universe is also truth, but relative.
Okay.
So it means that it's relative to us in this existence.
Even science, it says it vibrates, which basically means relativity, right? Because it's here and it's there, but not anywhere at once, So, they say that, not us, right? So, weird, but cool. Okay. So yeah, we're just kind of like we're kind of more into like optimizing the body.
Right, okay.
So we're trying to like figure out what's the best diet. Right now we're exploring kind of like more lighter foods.
Right.
So we think like if the food is closer to the sky or the heavens, perhaps it has more to offer for us. Versus if it's closer to the ground, it roots you down more.
Right,
And I'm sure you can use those rooting substances for a purpose. Right? But yeah, we're just wondering what it's like to go higher and higher. And we're like playing with, it could be fire, but we're playing with like breatharian.
Okay, right,
Like autonomous.
Really?
Yeah, because there are people that say that all things material were not needed for us, and we're all addicts. Like we're all just drug addicts, constantly shoving things in our face because we can't get enough. But it's an endless void. And then if you can somehow fill that void, that itself is like the love you were speaking of. So a lot of these people, they say that the reason why we need to eat is because we don't have love for ourselves, and we're looking for like the lack of parental love in every bite that we take. Yeah. But again, we're dabbling in it, so we don't know if it's true. Yeah. We've only seen people on like online, and they look nice, but you never know.
You don't know if it's true or not.
Yeah.
You're gonna find out.
Yeah. Well, we're not like too. We're not there yet. Yeah. So right now we're just on like something called natural hygiene.
Okay.
Where basically it's saying that mankind looks like apes, bonobos, you know, like, not that we come from evolution or whatever, that's like a whole nother league. But initially, we look and we have an anatomy such that it seems like we can climb trees, we can touch fruit without harming it, we don't have any claws, you know, it's like we're made for this. Perhaps. And so we're at that level right now, but we're just like experimenting.
That's cool. And have you ever experimented with meditation? Because that's obviously on the physical.
For sure.
But as a human, we're existing on the physical, mental, and spiritual aspects. So live in such a holistic way, we have to take care of all those aspects. So physical exercise, physical food. Also, we need mental exercise, mental food, spiritual exercise, and also spiritual food.
So do you do like a method when you meditate?
Yeah, we have a very systematic technique of meditation. It's only taught. It's not something we teach. It's not. You cannot really find on the internet. It's taught one by one by the monks.
Do you think? Is it like Visayana yoga or something? Am I saying it right?
No, it's Tantra. Our organization is called Ananda.
I mean like an example of meditation because I'm like a big believer of the meditation that like every day, every second, like of course I can sit down and you know collect my thoughts. That's fine, but at the same time, it's like every moment is that meditation, right?
Of course, this has to be like this.
Okay,
this is real. I mean, obviously, the sitting down time. That's just like a practice, and it's something which will help you. Then when you're moving around, that's the real hard work, and then you have to keep it. So we also have practice that helps us in that time we're walking around to keep our mind focused on that thing which is inside us. That's true. So it has to be, it should be 24/7. 24/7.
Then you know what? We'll invite you to our place in Negros. We're just coming here for durian, basically.
Really?
But we have a place in Negros, Occidental. We're working with a local there who's also like fruitarian. And so we kind of have like a farm project that we just started.
Okay, wow.
Cool. So if you ever want to head up there, 100%, man. Yeah, you're welcome.
Because you're able to share with each other.
Yeah, because I can see that like you see things, you know, and we want people who can see, you know, who can use their eyes, something like this. So something like that. Yeah.
That's cool, man.
So how did you get to know this guy?
Well, he's a trainee in the Centre for Monks, so he's a trainee. So when I was a trainee, we were together at the same time.
Fantastic. Then let me know, how do you find like your places?
I mean, our organisation is called Ananda Marga, so you can look online, and then you can. I think all over the world we have places. We have different projects in the cities, in the countryside, farms, and different places. We have wellness centres and that kind of stuff. So in the Philippines, we have in Cebu, Manila, Iloilo. Many places.
So is it the Ananda Marga that's kind of like above the airport or near the airport or something?
Cabantian. We have a school in Cabantian. I don't know, you're not familiar with the area. Near the airport, there's a school. We have a school, like it's quite a large school. But then.
And this is Davao, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. Well, I actually gotta go pick up this material thing called cash. I'm sick and tired of cash, bro.
No, you have to use.
Yeah, but we live in that world right now, so. But I'm sure he might still want to talk to you guys. I'm not sure. Bro, I'm gonna go run and pick up cash, okay? Yeah. Okay. This stupid thing called fiat currency. All right, interesting guy.